last two games of this Marlins series, it was the first games back on Channel 4 for Cox subscribers. It was the first games produced by Major League Baseball. No more Valley Sports San Diego. Don and Mud, they had the MLB logo on their mics. Bob Scanlon did as well. And there were some things that I liked. I mean, the intro, I posted that on social media. That was amazing. That got me pumped up, and that probably got thousands of Padres fans pumped up. Felt like Don and Mud were pumped up right out of the gate. Bob Scanlon. I like that. The camera angles looked pretty good. It wasn't anything that was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen it. I think Apple TV's camera angles are probably better, but it was better than Valley Sports. I was comparing Valley Sports center field camera to Major League Baseball's, and Major League Baseball's does look clearer a little bit. It was the same camera spot, it looked like, but it does look clearer. So that's cool. I'm interested in seeing, and I'm going to the game Friday, but I'm interested in seeing how that camera looks at Petco in this Cubs series, in this next homestand. There were some things that I don't really like. I mean, I know it's the first couple days, and so the post-game show is not going to be great. And maybe the post-game show changes, and I hope it does, because just to have Don and Mud, talk about the game for a couple minutes and then have Stan talk about that day's starting pitcher, and you have Scan not in the clubhouse asking questions to Bomo. You have him out by the dugout doing the post-game show. Yeah, I think that needs to. I think there needs to be a post-game show at least. There's going to be a pre-game show for home games, I guess. That's what I've heard. And there's going to be a post-game show. It's shorter. It's like, 15 minutes? There's a shorter post-game show, but there's post-game shows after every game. I'm sorry. We got to have a better post-game show than that, right? Maybe not everyone's going to watch it. Some people don't care really. They just want to watch the game and then get off, switch to another channel, whatever. Maybe some switch to the Oklahoma softball game. That's what I was watching after today. By the way, Oklahoma, last time I saw, they were tied against Stanford. But I think it should be better than that. And look, it's the first couple games, so I'm sure that they probably said, hey, these couple games, we'll just do this like they did with Don and Mud, and then Scan down by the dugout on the field there. And then when they come back home, they'll figure it out and have a better show. I hope. I don't want Mike Pomerantz to not have a job because of this, and they just do that as the pre-game, post-game, Don, Mud, and Scan. I don't want I know some don't like Sweeney, but I don't want those guys to lose those jobs. And also, not just those. I know those two guys are going to get talked about, right? Because they're the ones that are on camera. But I hope that the producers, the directors, everyone that is involved behind the scenes, camera operators, I hope that there's a post-game show, like a better one, like that's at the set at Petco, like usual, or at a studio. I hope that comes back for them. I don't want them to have to lose their jobs when they had nothing to do with this. It's not their fault that Diamond didn't make their payment. It's not their fault that Padres games, I guess, lost Diamond and Valley Sports. Diamond's the parent company, lost them money. Like, that would suck if they lose their jobs because of this. So hopefully that comes back. The Scorebug, I think that it needs to be smaller. It felt like it took up a lot of room there. Don't know if the MLB watermark needs to be that big on the screen either. At least it's in the right corner, right? It's not, at least what I remember, it's the right upper corner, all the way in the corner. The Scorebug, it's almost like at the middle of the screen, it felt like, especially that first game. I was like, whoa, okay. I like the Scorebug, but can we make it smaller? Can we push it up to the top of the screen and all the way to the left? Like, it feels like there's too much room being used by the Scorebug. But I like that there's no NBA or NHL scores down on the bottom there. I like that. So I was fine with it. It worked on MLB TV, worked on Channel 4 for me. Hopefully it worked for everyone else that was on Padres.com or MLB.com or MLB TV or watching on cable or watching through one of your cable apps, one of your streaming apps if you're on the go. If you have any questions, feel free again, put it in the comments and I can help you out there or try to do my best to help you out. It's free through Sunday streaming. And then on Monday, I think there's a free trial too, but starting on Monday, I believe is when people are going to have to start paying, or it would be, I guess, the following Monday if the free trial thing is correct. You have till then to decide if you're going to ditch cable or you're going to do that $20 a month or $75 for the rest of the year, which I believe is at a slight discount. So that's how long, like Major League Baseball, they gave you some time to decide. And for the Padres, you know how we thought that they were going to be losing out on $60 million or whatever it was, like $60 million a year? Well, Major League Baseball, they're going to be paying the Padres 80% of that money. So they're still going to be losing money, I would assume, but it's not going to be as nearly as much as what it would have been. So that's good. So maybe that still allows the Padres to get a Soto extension done or go sign Shohei. But those were my thoughts on the Major League Baseball produced broadcast. Mostly I thought it was pretty good.